So hello friends, our today's question is question number 3099, which is Harshad number. So let's read the question first. So an integer divisible by sum of its digits is said to be Harshad number, and you are given an integer x, so we need to return the sum of the digits of x if x is a Harshad number. Otherwise we should return 1 minus 1. So what is a Harshad number here? If an integer is divisible by sum of its digits, so let's say our number is 18, and it should be divisible by sum of its digits, which is 9. So if it is divisible by 9, so it is called Harshad number, otherwise it is not. So here as you can see, the sum of digits of x is 9, and 18 is divisible by 9, so 18 is a Harshad number and the answer is 9. And at last we should return the sum of digits of x, which should, if it is equal to Harshad number. So how we will approach this? So let's see. Firstly, we will take a sum variable which will be initialized to 0, and now the second variable should be equal to a temp variable which will be storing the original variable x, because we will be modifying the temp variable by for calculating the digits. So we should store the original variable inside the temp variable. Now we will run a while loop. We will check that, which will check that if the temp number is greater than 0 or not. If it will be greater than 0, so what we will be doing, it will be calculating the sum of digits, so extracting the last digit by dividing it by 10 and calculating the remainder, then adding that particular digit inside the sum, and this will calculate the sum of digits. This is for the sum, calculating of sum of digits, which is very common if you have done many questions like calculate the last digit, calculate the sum of digits, so it is very common. So now the sum is calculation is done here. Now we will check that if the sum, not the sum, if the particular variable original number is divisible by its sum or not. If it is divisible by its sum, then we will return the sum, and if this condition does not matches, so at last we will return -1 here. So how this is working, algorithm is working, let's do the dry run. So let's take an integer, let's say 39. I should take an integer that is divisible, so like 39 is not divisible by 12. Let's take 18 only, which is an example. So our temp variable would be 18 here. Now here while loop will be checking that it is greater than 0 or not. It is greater than 0, so digit would be storing the last digit, so it will be storing 8 plus 1, which will be equal to 9 here. So sum will be equal to 9. Here we have sum equals to 9 here. So now if condition will check that if the x, let's say our x was 18 and it is divisible by 9 or not. So if it is divisible by 9, it will check the remainder, and at last it will return the sum, which was 18. So this was the algorithm. Now let's do the code. So first we need a sum variable which would be initialized to 0, and second we need a temp variable which would be storing the original number, which is x. Now we will run a while loop. Why we are running while loop? Because we don't know the how much number of iterations we need to do to calculate the sum of digits. So we are running a while loop here, a digit variable which will extract the last digit from the temp variable, then the sum will increment this digit, and the temp will be dividing by 10 to remove that particular last digit, so it does not come again in that digit variable. Now at last we will check that if the x is divisible by sum or not. If it is divisible, then we will return x, or not, we will return sum, and if this condition does not matches, we will return -1. Now let's test this. Okay, both the test cases are passed here. Now let's submit and check the results. Internet is a little bit slow, so it will take some time, like 30 to 40 seconds. Okay, all the test cases are passed and our runtime is 0 millisecond, beats are 100%, memory used here is 7.81 MB and beats are 46%. So this was the solution of this question. Thank you.